Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and today we are taking a look at Patrick Moore. He is one of, if not the most, aesthetically pleasing bodybuilders in the open class today. Now, back in 2019, he really showed us something different, something special. It was his debut at this event, and he placed 10th, which is pretty darn good, guys. Top 10 placing in your Olympia debut. But anyway, that thin skin, just like glass. So we were safe to assume that he was going to bring a better package to his second Olympia showing just last weekend at the 2021 Mr. Olympia event. So guys, let's have a look. Did he improve? Condition-wise, right out of the chute I have to say no. Muscle separation looks a whole lot better in the arms and in the wheels back in 2019. But let's face it, guys. You take an overview of this, the silhouettes, he has put on some size. It's very hard to tell from the wheels because of those cuts, the finery of those wheels. Much better in 2019. But look at the lats, guys. Triceps, he has put on size. But even in the arms, the muscle separation is so much better in 2019 that I would wager to say, if you compare these two arms, yes, 2019, they look better. But I wager to say that the balance is a whole lot better, tricep for bicep. But anyway, guys, get in that condition, Patrick, that he did in 2019, and I think he would show some improvements. Go to the front lat spread. One thing that I noticed in the front double, and I didn't mention it, his left calf seems to be slightly smaller now. You see that? Anybody notice that? He leans back more, I think, and it creates more of a filled out lat spread. You can see there's not much space in between arm and lat. Of course, you can throw your elbows forward and kind of create the illusion of that. But all silhouettes aside, look at the bulbous, protruding lats back in 2019. You guys see that? And I really noticed those calves. I really noticed the balance of the wheels. His left calf, definitely something went wrong there. He's no spring chicken, you know. Side chest development. A lot of people, including myself, as soon as I seen him, I thought, geez, this guy must be in his 20s. I think he was 36 back in 2019. So, no spring chicken. And those pecs, it's a young man's pecs. When you're younger, you're in your 20s, you have bigger pecs. And that's kind of the first thing that starts to deteriorate. And I'm not speaking from experience. I'm speaking from being a very acute observer of bodybuilding, and I noticed that. Bodybuilders generally have bigger pecs in their 20s, early 30s. And as they hit their 40s, it is the first thing to go. And that's why bodybuilders in the 70s, I do believe, had bigger pecs, because, competitive bodybuilders back then were very young. By the time they hit their 30s, they were done, right? So, anyway. Go to the side tricep development here. And I talked right through that side chest development. Side tricep, basically the same thing. Only the cuts in the legs look a little bit better here for 2019. I did notice 2021 in the side chest, he had more cuts in the wheels, but I think that has to do with the display. He practiced the display. He's kind of hunched over. He wasn't straightening his arm out 2021. And I didn't handpick a bad picture, guys. If you go through the repertoire of his shots, the galleries, baby please, he's not hitting it like he was in 2019. Just a better version, guys. Go to the back shot. Or I shouldn't say just a better version. He's just more conditioned, I should say. Now, this is Hunter Labrada versus Nick Walker, guys. This is apples versus oranges. Of course, Nick Walker says he's a banana guy. He was being serious. Not a funny bone in his body. He said that because he eats bananas. It's easier. You don't have to wash them. Anyway, you should probably wash them before you open them up, maybe. I don't know. That's a debate. Back shot, guys. He is much more conditioned. Hamstrings, glutes. He should have got in better condition. Of course, there's a possibility that he's seen the lineup and he knew that he was going to get placed low. So, go into the show, ride under the radar, continue to improve, continue to build your muscle for next year. Hey, he's leaning back, creating lat insertions, but realistically, I like the cuts. I like the display of 2019. Go to the rear double bi. and this is the same thing. He's leaning back too much, in my opinion. And I'm sure if Patrick Moore could hear me, or if he could see me right now, he'd probably slap me upside the head for critiquing his posing techniques, saying he was better in 2019. But look, guys, I think for a taller physique like this, like a Cedric McMillan, he doesn't lean back either. I don't think I think it's better, you're better off, you're a taller guy, or more aesthetically pleasing, to show them, all the little details of the back. I think you're better off doing that than to try to create thickness in the lower lats. But anyway, that's just me. Go to the abs and thigh. I'm sure the judges are telling him, you need more thickness in the lats, things of that nature. So he's trying to win. He's trying to win is what he's doing, I'm sure. Look at the center of the abs, 2019. Much more cut. Much more cut. Now, he might consider himself being flat, but I honestly think, guys, and not many bodybuilders get to do this, but for his physique, for what he had, the muscle that he had developed, I think he nailed it. He nailed it. He came in 100% in 2019, and that's why we're disappointed with all the other versions that he brings. I think Chris Bumstead did it in 2020. I think Marcus Ruhl did it in 2002. Night of Champions. Gunter Schlierkamp may have done it in the Show of Strength. Things of that nature, guys. Not many bodybuilders get to do it, so I guess Pat should consider himself lucky for, bringing that all-time best shape that he ever could possibly bring. Most muscular pose. And I'm not trying to write this guy off. I'm not trying to write him off at all. I would love to see him with perhaps the more muscle that he did put on. And like I said, guys, he did put on some meat on the triceps. I'm not totally down on his physique now. He put some meat, and you bring some more cuts out in the legs, and I think it would show that his wheels are probably bigger. Maybe. Anyway, the cuts in those abs, 2019, that's unreal. What a shape, guys. What a shape. And we should celebrate this. Like I said, not too many bodybuilders nailed it. 2011 Phil Heath, maybe. I don't know if Ronnie Coleman ever really nailed it. He was massive 2003. Of course, he had a distended midsection, 1998. Awesome, but he had some gyno, 99 maybe. Anyway, guys, Patrick Moore, high hopes for some better condition days ahead. Hey, he's got a show coming up, so I'll be reporting on that as well. Hit thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day, guys.